What is going on, YouTube? I hope you guys are all safe during these tough times that I know we'll get through together. Now, it's been a while since I've done one of these reviews, but I'm very excited to bring you one of my all-time favorite cars, the Porsche 911. Now, this isn't just any 911. This is a Porsche GTS 911 7-speed manual, so it's even extra special. Now, in this video, I'm going to fill you in and everything about the GTS. We're going to go over the interior, the exterior, the performance numbers, and a lot of cool standard features on this car, and many other things. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what your favorite car is as well. Now, the GTS comes standard with these 20-inch Porsche Turbo S rims, and it also comes with these red brake calipers. And I love how it looks in this yellow paint with the black interior. It looks pretty awesome. Now, the 911 was introduced in 1964. This is the 7th generation, dubbed the 991. So let's get to it. Let's look at this car, and let me fill you guys in all the details. Now, as you see, you get a 911 Porsche key, which kind of looks a little bit like the car. Now, has your standard buttons, if you will. Now, I'm going to show you guys the startup, and I just think that this engine sounds amazing. It's a 3-liter, 6-cylinder, turbocharged engine, and to get in, we just use the keyless way to get in, and as you'll see on the Porsches, the 911s, the startup is on the left-hand side. Traditional cars on your right-hand side, but at the time, when 911 was first introduced, it was thought under Le Mans that it was quicker to start the car on the left-hand side. There's a little fob here that looks like a key, and here we go. Now, the Porsche 911 Carrera GTS has many standard features that are part of the GTS package, and my favorite feature is the fact that this car is 1.7 inches wider in the rear than the standard 911, which gives the car a sportier, more aggressive look, and also handles better as well. Now, the GTS starts at $133,000. The way this car is optioned, it's $150,000. Now, some of the other standard features are the fact that this car has Porsche active suspension management, which lowers the car 10 millimeters, so it gives it a sportier ride, better handling ride. And then you also get these bi-xenon headlights in black with 4-point LED daytime running lights, part of the Porsche dynamic lighting system. You also get this very particular and specific to the GTS front fascia. I also want to fill you guys in on the interior of the GTS. You get the GTS Sporting steering wheel, which is about 360 millimeters in diameter, leather wrapped. In the middle, you have the center stack with the navigation screen, all the buttons that you need. Then you also get the Sport Chrono package, which includes a Porsche Track Precision app. Now, this vehicle, as I mentioned earlier, is a 7-speed manual transmission that has dual mass flywheel that's adapted to the 3-liter engine. It's self-adjusting dual disc clutch. You also have underneath that the 911 logo type badge right behind the gear lever, reminds you where you are. You have the buttons to adjust the exhaust, suspension settings. And then you also have the dual cup holders that are integrated behind the decorative dashboard trim right above the glove compartment. And now, easy for you to fit drinks in. So compare your other, sports cars / exotics. This is more of a day-to-day daily driver car. It is a 2+2 configuration. As you see, the glove compartment, you have the ability to put in a USB. Now this interior as well has the black leather with the yellow stitching to match the exterior of the car, with also the yellow seatbelt and the Porsche logo on the headrest, which I think just looks top class. Now the GTS, as I mentioned earlier, is a 2+2 configuration, so you get 2 seats in the front and you get 2 rear seats. So that does make it more of a, in a sense, daily driver, let's say. Now you have the controls here for the window, the lights, as I mentioned, for you to turn the car on, you use those keys there. And then the instrument cluster has these 5 round elements, the central tachometer, and high resolution 4.6 TFT color display. I also want to show you guys the luggage compartment. Now this car also is upgraded with the Bose stereo sound system. The reason I want to show you the luggage compartment is to show you, as I mentioned, the fact that it is a rear engine car and it is, a sports car with epic performance. 0 to 60 in this car is 3.6 with the 7-speed PDK and 4 seconds with the 7-speed manual in the Cabriolet GTS configuration. Now, you also have these 350 millimeter brake rotors with 6 piston calipers at the front and 330 millimeter brake rotors with the 4 pistons in the back. Now, before I get into show you the trunk, let me also show you the back seat, because I want to show you that adult does fit in the back. However, it is not as comfortably as you'd think. Now, I'm 5'9", by any stretch am I not tall, but I have the seat in my position, and I'm going to tell you that the seat does actually not come all the way back. So it is pretty cramped. I mean, it fits, but I wouldn't recommend it for long journeys or, more than anything than a few minute drive. Now you get the yellow seats back here as well, and you get this nice view of the cockpit. And again, I love how Porsche's minimalist, very functional design is. Now, I want to show you guys the front of the car, which is where the trunk is, because obviously the engine's in the rear. Now, as you'll see, you do have some pretty good space, to say, considering the vehicle. So you could probably fit 2 medium, small size suitcases in the car, as you'll see here. And then in case you get trapped, there's a little lever that you pull. Hopefully that never happens to you. Now let's go to the rear of the car and show you the engine cover. Now with the 911, you don't actually have, an engine to view and display as you do in the other cars. Porsche is very specific in particular because they want their own engineers to actually work on the cars. But as I mentioned, you'll see the engine cover here. Now, as I mentioned, this is a 3-liter twin turbocharged Boxer 6 that puts out 450 horsepower, 500 feet-pound of torque. Now you get 18 miles a gallon on the city, 26 miles per gallon on the highway, a combined MPG of 21. Now the curb weight of the 911 GTS is 3,351 pounds. So, it is perhaps not the lightest car, but it is, up there as far as performance goes. Now this is the soft top version, so it is a cabriolet, so the top can be put up or down up to 30 miles an hour. So it's, still get a pretty nice, functionality there at 30 miles an hour. As you'll see, it's seamless. It closes right away. And I also love this little black line that's specific to the GTS between the taillights. As you'll see, the taillight also is tinted as well as the headlights in the front. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and hopefully I can do a lot more of these videos for you guys in the future. Again, stay home unless you need to get out, but most of all, be safe. Wish you guys all the best, and thank you